Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Naomi and today I have a yoga practice for your mom belly. But it might not be quite what you think. Why? Well, because your mom belly is just a belly, right? No matter what it looks like. And it doesn't need anything special, right? There are various people, some in the yoga world, some in the fitness world, some in the diet culture world that want to tell you that your belly needs to look a particular way after you have babies, like you've got to get your body back or lose the baby weight or whatever. And I'm here to say, listen, if you really want to do that, you can, but that's not what yoga is for me. That's not what movement is for me, right? I want to celebrate the body that I'm in as best I can. And so the yoga practice that I'm going to share with you today does have a little core work in it, but that's because I find it fun and it will help you in the overall flow that we're going to do. So this is not a class to try to trim your waistline or to tone your abs or do anything like that. It's not necessarily going to help you get your body back. It's just going to help you celebrate your body and have fun in your body and move in your body and rock your mom belly no matter what it looks like. And the whole reason that I'm actually showing off my mom belly right now is actually to show you that in various poses, your belly is going to look a lot of different ways, right? So a lot of times you'll see a yoga teacher doing, postpartum work and they're like sucking in and trying to do all that. Even in things where their belly is naturally going to hang out, like a twist or like a plank pose. So while I'm moving today, you are going to see my body, which is a very strong body, right? You are going to see my body take all sorts of different shapes, my belly move in all sorts of different ways, and the shape of my belly and my body does not impact my strength, nor does it impact my health or my capacity to move. So I know that was a lot before we get started, but I think it's important to say because that's why we're here, right? We're here to have a good time, or at least I am. I hope you are too. So all that said, let's get started. You shouldn't need any props for today unless you want something for underneath your knees. So I have a blanket here, and we're going to be doing a progressive flow after we do our very quick core warm-up. So you are going to be putting one pose and then another pose, and then another pose into a sequence and building it. It's gonna be super fun. I'm pumped. So I don't know why I'm still talking. Let's get moving. So come on down to your hands and knees, okay, in your table pose. Hands are about as wide apart as your shoulders, knees and feet about as wide apart as your hips, okay? And you want your hands slightly ahead of your shoulders, your knees slightly behind your hips, so there's space for your body and space for your belly, okay? Make sure that your body has room. Now, all you're going to do is start with your hands, lift your right hand up away from the floor, like you're suctioning your arm bone into your shoulder socket, and then put it down. And then same thing with left side and put it down. And just do this a few times. Just lift up and put down. So your arms are pretty stiff, right? It's not lift, relax, right? It's stiff arm, hugging up into your shoulder blade. And what you'll notice as you do this is you might actually feel your core muscles working, right? So that if you don't want to shift too much from side to side, you've got to pull in and stabilize. So I'm actually pulling my hand in toward my body, then putting it down. Okay, now do one more with each side, and then give everything a little shake, because that was a lot. And now we're going to do legs. Okay, so if you're on your hands and knees, you're going to lift your right knee up toward just a little bit off the floor towards your wrist, and then put it down. And then left knee up towards your wrist and put it down. So it's an in, up and down, in, up and down. Okay, so again, part of the reason you're pulling in and forward as you go up is to make sure that you're not like shifting from one side to the other too much as you lift your knees. You want to keep your body fairly tight here, fairly tense. Okay, not only is that gonna help you stay more connected in your core and more stable, but it just also sort of centralizes the action, which is what you're after. Okay, and again, one more on each side. And then again, you can shake it all out. Just like shake out your hips, let your belly be soft, okay? Now we're gonna put all that together, okay? So you're gonna lift right hand, left knee, and left hand, right knee, okay? So right hand, left knee. So again, you're pulling them in toward the center and then down. Left hand, right knee, and down. Pull in, so they're not touching. It's really subtle. And then down, in, and down. Like I said, super subtle action. In and down. As opposed to just like lift, which pulls away. You're pulling in Just slightly right hand to left knee. Just slightly left hand to right knee. And again, do one more on each side. And then rock back on your heels. Shake everything out, okay? Full breath in and out. Let your belly be soft and relax. Like when you're sitting like this, your belly is gonna be soft. Like let it be soft. You don't have to suck it in all the time, right? Keep it tense. In this moment, after all that work, just let it rest, okay? Now, we're gonna move on to our building flow. So you can keep the blanket on the mat if you like. Okay, you also don't have to, right? You can move it out of the way because you're not really putting your knee down at any point, okay? But I'm gonna move the blanket out of the way so I have a little bit more room. And you're gonna start toward the back of your mat. I'm just gonna move my mat slightly so that I'm not like all backed up into my plant here. I love it, but it's like, so I wanna give myself a little space. And all you're gonna do is start with a squat. That is the very first, number one pose we're doing. So feet are hip width-ish apart, hip width-ish, a little bit wider than your hips. And you're gonna squat down and come all the way up. That's your first pose. Congratulations, well done. Again, squat down. And now this time, you're gonna walk out into plank pose, hold, walk back into your squat, boom, come all the way up to stand. Okay, let's do that again. Squat down, walk on out, hello plank, walk back, squat, and then up to stand. Now we're gonna add third pose. Squat down, walk on out to plank pose, and then take your left leg, step it up to the outside of your left hand. Turn your right heel down, and you can keep your left arm there as your right arm goes up. Now, if it feels better, you can have your forearm on your thigh, absolutely fine. Squeeze your left leg against your arm into your leg. Right hand goes down, back to plank, walk back to your squat, boom, all the way up to stand, second side, squat, walk on out to plank. Right foot to the outside of your right hand, left heel down. Again, you can keep your arm on the inside of your leg as your left arm goes up, or pop your forearm up to your thigh. Okay, left hand down, step back to plank, walk back, make sure your feet are a little bit wider than a hip width, all the way up to stand. Again, next pose, squat down, walk out to plank, left foot to the outside of your left hand, right heel down, right arm up, side angle. Now push through your legs, lift all the way up and reach back. Right hand to right leg, left arm alongside your ear. Good, bring both hands back to the floor to the inside of your left leg. Back to plank, walk back to your squat, all the way up to stand. Second side, squat down, walk on out to plank, right foot to the outside of your right hand, left heel down, side angle, left arm goes up. Push through your legs, lift up, reverse warrior. So left hand back, right arm alongside your ear. Good, bring both hands back down to the inside of your right leg. Step back to plank, walk back to your squat, all the way up to stand. Squat down, we're adding, walk on out to plank. Left foot to the outside of your left hand, side angle. So right heel comes down, right arm up. Lift up, reverse warrior. So legs stay the same, right hand to right leg, left arm alongside your ear. Now straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, lateral lunge. So your left hand can come down, ball of your left foot up. Push back, both hands to the inside of your left leg, plank. Walk back to your squat, boom, all the way up to stand. Second side, squat down. Walk on out to plank. Right foot to the outside of your right hand, side angle. So left heel down, left arm up. Lift up, reverse warrior. Left hand back, right arm alongside your ear. Then straighten your right leg, bend your left knee. Ball of your right foot comes up, hips back. Push back to your plank, so both hands down, right foot back. Walk back to your squat, boom, up to stand. And we're adding squat down, walk out. Left foot to the outside of your left hand, side angle. So right heel down, right arm up. Lift up, reverse warrior. Left arm is alongside your ear. Now lateral lunge to the right. So bend your right knee as you straighten your left leg. Now push back into your left leg, so bend your left knee and twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg, step back to plank. Walk back to your squat. All the way up to stand, second side, squat down, walk out. Right foot to the outside of your right hand, left heel down, side angle. Lift up, reverse warrior, left hand to left leg, right arm alongside your ear. Good, shift, lateral lunge, ball of your right foot up, shift to the left. Push back into your right leg, bend your right knee for twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Right hand down to the inside of your right leg, back to plank. Walk back to your squat, boom. Up to stand, adding. Squat down, walk out. Plank pose, left foot to the outside of your left hand, side angle. So right arm goes up. Lift up, reverse warrior, right hand back, left arm alongside your ear. Lateral lunge, bend your right knee. Ball of your left foot up. Push back into your twist. So bend your left knee again, right hand down, left arm up. Now plant your right hand, turn your left foot out, wiggle it part of the way back. So you're in a kickstand. You can even take left arm alongside your ear. Get a left hand back down, back to plank. Walk back to your squat. Push up to stand, second side, squat down, walk out. Right foot to the outside of your right hand, side angle. So right hand down, left arm up. Rise up, reverse warrior, left hand back. Right arm alongside your ear. Lateral lunge to the left, so ball of your right foot up. Bend your left knee, then push into your twist. So right knee bends into a lunge. Left hand down, right arm up. Now plant your left hand, turn your right foot out, wiggle it part of the way back, lift your hips. Big lift. Yeah. And then right hand down, plant your hand, step back to plank, walk on back, squat, push up to stand, adding again, squat down, walk on out, plank pose. Left foot to the outside of your left hand, right heel down, side angle, right arm goes up. Lift up, reverse warrior, right hand back, left arm alongside your ear. Lateral lunge to the right, so straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Push back into your twist, so left knee bends, right hand down, left arm up. Now plant your right hand, turn your left foot out, hips way up, so you're in that kickstand, and then left hand down, back to plank. Walk back to your squat, only this time left arm goes to the inside of your leg. I know I'm really deep in the squat, you can be higher up. You can be here, left arm to the inside of your right leg, right arm up, or hips really low. Open up through that right side. Push down, all the way up to stand, and again. Squat down and walk out. Plank pose, right foot to the outside of your right hand. Left heel down, left arm up. Lift up, reverse warrior, left hand back, right arm alongside your ear. Lateral lunge to the left, so ball of your right foot up as your leg straightens, bend your left knee. Back into your twist, so right knee bends, left hand down, right arm up. Plant your left hand, turn your right foot out, kickstand. You take your right arm alongside your ear. Right hand down, step your right foot back into plank. Walk back into your squat. This time, right arm is on the inside of your right leg, left arm up. And again, remember, your hips can be as high as you need them to be. Push all the way up to stand. Let's add. Squat down. Walk on out, plank pose. Left foot to the outside of your left hand, side angle. Right arm goes up. Lift up, woo, reverse warrior. Right hand back, left arm alongside your ear. Lateral lunge to the right, bend your right knee, shift over. Push into your twist. Right hand down, left arm up, and then kickstand. Plant your right hand, turn your left foot out. Hips up. Left hand down, go back to plank. Then walk on back into your squat. So left arm to the inside of your left leg, right arm up. Now place both hands down, shift forward, squeeze the mat, and this you can take crow pose, you can hold here, you can lift one foot up, squeeze, 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 lift the other foot up, feet down, all the way up to stand, and squat, walk out plank. Right foot to the outside of your right hand, left heel down, side angle. Left arm up, rise up, reverse warrior. Shift to the left, lateral lunge, ball of your right foot up. Push back into your twist. So lunge with your right knee bent, right arm up. Plant your left hand to kickstand. So turn your right foot out, wiggle it back. Right arm alongside your ear. Right hand down for plank, step your right foot back. Walk back into your squat. Right arm to the inside of your right leg, left arm up. Both hands down, push into the floor, shift forward. This might be enough. You can lift one foot up. You can lift and alternate. Woo, both feet, maybe you fall forward like I just did. Push all the way up to stand. It's all good. Squat down, walk on out, plank pose. Last time through on each side, left foot forward, side angle, right arm is up. Lift up, reverse warrior, right hand down, left arm alongside your ear. Shift to the right, lateral lunge, ball of your left foot up. Twist, push into your left leg, right hand down, left arm up. Kickstand, plant your right hand, turn your left foot out. Whee! Left hand down, back to plank. Walk back. Take your squat, left arm to the inside of your left leg, right arm up. Right hand down, remember you can go crow pose. Squeeze the mat, one foot up, maybe both. If they're lifted, put both feet down. Shift into your right leg as you stand. Lift your left foot up, tree pose. Now your left foot can be top of your thigh, anywhere on your leg. Okay? Reach your arms up. Celebrate. And then left foot down, squat down. Walk out, home stretch, y'all. Plank. Right foot to the outside of your right hand, left heel down. Left arm up. Lift up, reverse warrior. Left hand back, right arm alongside your ear. Shift to the left, lateral lunge. Ball of your right foot up. Push back into your right leg to twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Kickstand, left hand down, turn your right foot out. Hips way up. Right hand down, step right foot back, plank. Walk back, squat. Right arm to the inside of your right leg, left arm up. And then crow pose if you choose. So hands down, squeeze the mat, one foot up. Squeeze your knees against your upper arms. Feet up. Feet down, then shift to the left. Right foot up. Anywhere on your leg. You can have palms together. Arms up. And then put your right foot down. Jump. Shake everything. I can't jump too much because I'm going to shake my mic pack off. Belly fat. And just take a full breath in. Full breath out. Catch your breath. I know I need to. What I love about progressively building flows is that you start to get into a rhythm. You know what's coming next. So those first few poses feel maybe not easier, but familiar, right? And then you get to the next one. It's like, oh, cool, next one. And what helps sustain you is a strong connection to your whole body, right? Not trying to disconnect from one part or pretend one part isn't there, but holding on to that support within you, that support in your center. Okay, so thank you for joining me for this progressive flow practice. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope that you felt supported. I hope that it gave you exactly what you needed. And I hope that as you leave today, you remember that you are not various parts of your body. You do not need to be fixed. You need not to get anything back. Okay, you are fantastic as you are, right? And if there's anything that you want to get back after having a baby or having maybe been away from your practice for a long time, it's getting back into movement and getting back into the sense that this is the body that you exist in, and moving it is one of the incredible things that we get to do in this life with this body. So that is why I see it as a celebration, okay? So you don't have to love it. You don't have to love your body. You can sort of look at it and go like, yeah, this is not how it looked when I was 12 or 15 or 21 or 28 or 35 or whatever. And this is how it looks now. And I can either move with it and take care of myself in it, or I can hate myself every day and wish that it was different. And quite honestly, the first one feels like a much better way to live my life. So if that feels like a good way for you to live your life too, then I virtually fist bump you. Okay, thank you for sharing your time with me on the mat today. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you again soon. Until then, bye.